Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for the evening of November the 13th, 2025, where my milk is going to expire in 2 days. And did I go and buy more? Yes. Did I buy it for the same expiration date? Yes. So if you need a half gallon of skim milk, give me a note. Because I got way too much stuff. It looks like it's just me. We're experimenting still. We're seeing if we can fix what's going on with the dropped frame rates and the dropping uh, bit rate. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Worked pretty well last night. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was actually thinking that that's the same intro we've had for almost 7 years. And probably it's been updated a few times. And I've got a few variations of it, but definitely time to update it, which is why the title of tonight's episode is I Need a New Show Title. Because it's still the Darkmom Consortium, that's the channel. But the morning show is Welcome to the Moopsieverse. I think I kind of need an evening title too. That way I've got something I can put in the new intro, because I got the music for the new intro. I've got the video clips, but I need a title for it. Besides just the Dark Mom. So maybe it's going to be the Dark Mom, and I do one that's got Welcome to the Moopsieverse and one that's got the evening title. I don't know yet. I'm experimenting. I had it all planned, and then things changed. I just keep finding excuses not to do it. But yeah, send me a great name for a title for the show. I should actually send that to Dante, because he's the one who came up with the Darkmom Consortium. He comes up with really good titles. Dante, if you're out there, we need a new show title. Permanent show title. But yeah, I'm starting to play with Adobe Premiere Pro. Everything I've been editing previously was either on Movavi's, whatever they call that. What do they call that one? Oh, it's just Movavi. And there was one before that when I was just dabbling at doing editing, and now we're doing a fairly large project, which the Movavi is not good for because they dropped the feature of adding a voiceover. And that's an adventure. If you want to do it, you have to record it and then lay down the tracks over each other and then try and merge the. Oh, yeah, it's a whole bunch of joy doing that. I'm lying, and it's not fun. Anyway, we're here tonight. I don't know what people are doing, if anybody's doing any of what's left on events now. Oh, we just have the Swarm and Bug Hunt. Okay, sweet. I'm in the process of getting rid of my well, not really getting rid of my 2 extra accounts, but moving everything off of them and over to other accounts. I'm going to move those tunes off of there by recreating them, since those are all Ed tunes. And I love Ed. And I don't want to give up his tunes, but running 4 accounts is a little overwhelming. Thank you very much. But if anybody needs to do any of the events, that would be amazing. Or if you just want to do stuff. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to watch a movie. I keep looking at maybe playing a game, but I think a movie might be a little bit simpler for tomorrow. And we do have a couple lists of movies, so I will see what I've got out there and available, and we'll go from there. Currently, our movie titles. Ooh, hold on. Somebody recommended the Star Wars Holiday Special. We can do MST again. Nothing wrong with that. If we do MST 3K, though, I think I want to watch Birdemic. Except that would be riff tracks, but it's an amazing episode, and I'm absolutely happy to pay money for that one. There's 2 versions. There's the live one, and then there's the redone one. And the live one, I think, is far better. Getting the audience reactions pretty good. So maybe we'll do Birdemic tomorrow night. But for day after Thanksgiving, I believe we decided on Galaxy Quest. And sometime in December, we're going to do Star Wars. And we've got people recommending movies. So if you have one that you would like us to do, let me know. As for games, we've got Keep Digging. Somebody said Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. And Whispers in the Void, or Voices in the Void, something like that. And Taz wants me to play Squirrel Girl, so there's a lot out there that we can do for our Friday nights. But we're here now to play Star Trek. Because, Star Trek. I actually wound up playing Parapachum last night because I needed the regenerative crystalline shield for my new build. I just haven't had the guts to commit to buying the Connie 3. It's it's a big commitment for a ship I don't really need. No Man's Land? Okie dokie, let me put that down on the list. I don't play a lot of games that aren't Star Trek. Alright, that's on the list. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything with the Warhammer stuff. I love Warhammer, but I like to play the tabletop. The video games are fine. They're fine. I'm not blown away by them. If and when we ever get the Warhammer movies coming out, that's a whole different thing. Love to do those. And share my nerdiness with everybody. So it looks like it's just you and me, Ray. See if anybody else is out there. I know it's kind of early. Oh, there's people out there. Astartes is gravy? In a good way or a bad way? Oh, on YouTube. Yeah. If you're going to watch Warhammer on YouTube, I recommend watching Space Kings instead. Space Kings is like, it's the lower decks of Warhammer. There is love there. That's right. And Taz and I have been watching that. I don't think I've seen Astartes. Hang on a sec. Let me play Google on that one. Nope, I definitely have not seen that. Looks like there's an 8K remastered version that came out a couple months ago. And the Astartes 2 official teaser trailer. So yes, I have some stuff to go do. Who has joined us this evening? Oh, it's you, Wotzehell. Didn't recognize the voice.
I will be muting Twitch or else the echo is going to drive me crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Apparently you need a new show title.
I want a new show title. I was saying that earlier. I have in the morning, the show is Welcome to the Moopsieverse. And the Darkmom Consortium is kind of like the whole thing, because we've got something that'll be coming out starting next year, which is Mission and a Meal, which will be one completely different thing. And so I thought, we ought to have a distinct name for the night show. And Ray says hi. Oh, you saw that. Okay. I did not know that the guy who did Astartes got hired. I assume you mean he got hired by, Games Workshop. I always want to call him Warhammer World, and I know that's not the name of it. It's the name of the place in Nottingham, but it's still Games Workshop and Forge World, so they've got all these little names for Warhammer.
What does the dark in Darkmom signify?
Me. My name. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm the mom. Dark is Darkthorn. When we started the channel, it was DT and me doing the show every night. So he's Darkthorn, I'm Brondo Mom.
Yes, I would suggest calling the show on the day the Brightmom Consortium.
Well, when I used to do the late night show, the one that was like at 1 in the morning, it was The Dark of the Mom. And then Frost took that one over, so he gave it a different name. And DT doesn't do the show very much anymore. DT, if you're out there, my sweet. That's the problem when you get a real life and you get married and, do things like that. Star Trek gets to be slightly less important. And I just don't understand people's priorities.
Life is boring.
Good evening, Groz.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Contemplating a lot of stuff right now.
Okay.
Like getting in game to relieve the mind a little bit of it.
Yeah, I had. Oh, I'm actually glad you said that because there's something I have to do. Email Eric. I woke up at 2 in the morning. I've been up since 2 yesterday morning, this morning, thinking. Never again. I'm going to give up thinking. Okay, Ray says I did an epi some hours ago with what's an alt. An epi or an epic or episode?
An episode.
Episode, okay. My nursing background is an epi is either epinephrine or an EpiPen, which is of course epinephrine. I'm thinking, okay, somebody's got an allergy here? Episode. Which episode did you do?
Hmm. Yeah. Which episode was it? Yeah, I forget.
Which one?
Good question.
Yes.
I forgot.
Okay, been there.
One day earlier, we did the entire Terran Gambit arc,
Uh-huh.
which he has then uploaded now
Uh-huh.
in a 4-hour-long video.
Yes.
And now we did, what did we do? Ah, yes. Future, whatever, with Sela at the end.
Yeah.
Future proof.
Future proof. That's actually not a bad arc. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I'm uploading all of the stories individually. I'm not doing a 4-hour arc. Tempting as that might be, because we're actually running all the dialogue with it so people can see what's and hear what's going on. And then this is for Dante, and then he asked me to put together a synopsis of the whole thing. So let's say a 3-minute run through of every single episode. I'm thinking, how much do I need from each episode to make that happen? It's going to be like 3 seconds of each episode. That should come out about 5 minutes. That's a project on Elites No Kits. Ooh, that's my attitude towards whatever comes out in April. What is that? Where we go down to Bozeman with 7 of 9. I love to do that particular TFO naked.
First contact.
Yeah, first contact. I like to do that on the hardest possible setting. No gear except, melee weapons. No shields, no armor, no kits, no nothing. And preferably just with the presidential hand axe. That's my favorite way to run that one. Probably should do that for some of the others. If they don't ever upgrade Operation Wolf, I'm going to start doing Operation Wolf that way. Probably do that one with Lex Knives.
Operation Wolf is probably designed for mines. So much fun with mines.
But, with the hand knives or the Lex Knives out of the whatever episode that is, Cork's Lucky 7, I mean, that's a fine ground weapon. But you're all going to need a lot of them to make that happen. There's no other ground weapon that's quite that much fun. Though, I wonder, it might be fun with Moopsie. Especially if, we get a team of 5 people and everybody brings a Moopsie with them. That could be a lot of fun. So, Groz, what's on your agenda for today?
Nothing much.
Well, we're all in the same place today.
Running the epic right now.
The epic?
Universal, I mean.
Ah, which one? Space or ground?
It's the mine. The lithium. The asteroid.
Oh, that thing, the universal thing. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I kind of decided yesterday after I was into hour 2 of trying to get all of my accounts done that it's like, you know what? This has definitely turned into a job. It is not fun. So I started closing out some of the tunes, but some of them have got almost 500,000 to 1 million unrefined ore. If I just close them out now, I'm going to lose all that ore, so I'm going to let it all process through. convert it to Zen. That's going to take another 60 days. Convert the Zen into master keys, and then ship the master keys over to one of my other tunes. See how much of that stuff I can just sell, convert to EC, and give to the other tunes, and then recreate the tunes on my good two accounts, my two lifer accounts, and then just go from there. But there's so many tunes. I don't need that many tunes. Nobody needs that many tunes. Unless they're all in the same
You
account, then it's worthwhile.
2 LTS accounts.
Pardon?
You've
Yeah, I
got
have
2 LTS accounts.
I have 2 LTS accounts and 2 regular accounts. I'll keep the regular accounts, but I'll take those to Vegas for the conventions and stuff. Providing I do Vegas. That's still up in the air. I mean, it's fun. It's really fun to go there and play the game and, talk to people about the game, and we get great conversations going. But it's a lot of work, but it's really fun. Because when you're on the, visitor side of the convention, everybody's nice and friendly and they're engaging. And then after everybody leaves and you're the people on the inside of it, the sitting behind the tables, nobody talks about Star Trek. They talk about everything else but Star Trek. So it's kind of fun, actually.
I'm guessing after a long day of Star Trek nerds, you got about enough of Star Trek for now.
Well, one evening we were chatting with some of the guys from Enterprise, and the conversation was about a cool T-shirt somebody had found someplace. I was chatting with Gates McFadden about what kind of microphone she was using. That kind of stuff. It's not Star Trek stuff. It's just stuff. Boring, just normal human stuff. And we might go into DT and me sitting at Starbucks at 7 in the morning with J.G. Hertzler and his wife sitting like 3 tables over us from us. This was after one of the nights when there was a Klingon karaoke party. And we're all just kind of sitting there going, oh, my head. Then you suck it up, drink down the coffee, and go off and do another day. Shared silence, shared pain. I love being a nerd. Let's see, though. Let's move some of this stuff around here. Move you guys there, move you guys there. You guys, put you over there. Good. Oh, that's better. I can see things now. Well, I'm going to invite people. Pardon?
If Mr. Hertzler orders a cup of coffee or something in a coffee shop, will they write Martok on his book?
That would be funny. That would be funny. I'm not on my main account here. So, it's my secondary account. Sending you a friend invite there. Wotzehell?
I will be coming online shortly.
Okay. Well, there's an invitation to the party there. Yeah, it's the after things when it's not Star Trek and people are just at restaurants, and it's kind of nice just to visit with human beings for a while. I'm sure they feel that way.
And because they talk the whole day about Star Trek, all day, get a bit of variety in that conversation. They be talking about Star Wars.
Probably they do that. I can't remember who it was. Somebody from Star Trek. And, Todd Stashwick happens to have gone to high school not far from where I went to high school, so of course we get into restaurants around that area at that time. And, it's one of those, yeah, the show is great, love the show, it's terrific. By the way, are you a Johnny's, a Mr. Beef, a Portillo's, or a Beefilla guy? And, of course, that is a great conversation to have for anybody who's from Chicago. Italian, and an Al's.
What guy?
Pardon?
I did not understand those references.
In Chicago, there's something called Italian beef, which is roast beef that's extremely thinly sliced and then warmed up in a um, garlicky beef broth with various herbs and spices. And there's probably 4 or 5 big companies or big restaurants or restaurant chains in Chicago that make it. But one is Johnny's, and that's a big one in the city. Out in the suburbs, there's Al's. Al's is my favorite. Portillo's, which is more of a chain, and Beef Villa, which is good but not fabulous. I can't remember what the other one is. And we will get into heated arguments about how good the Italian is from our preference, one versus the other. You got no jardiniere. No. I'm a purist. It's the beef, it's the bread, it's the juice. That's it. Everything else is gilding the lily. But to the extent that I was at the Eiffel Tower restaurant at the Paris in Vegas, and I was there for a company dinner, and for whatever reason, I wound there by myself. And the the waiter mentioned he was from Chicago, and I said, "Oh, Johnny's or Al's?" And he goes, "Johnny's." I'm like, "Al's, wrong answer." And so we had this discussion back and forth about the advantages of our favorite restaurants. So Italian beef
I
is
think I remember.
Pardon?
Sorry, I think I remember you saying something about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So we're passionate about this stuff. But fortunately, we can respect one another. So it was one of the best meals I've ever had because he's like, "Well, what did you want to order?" I'm like, "I don't know." He goes, "Okay, hang on." And he just brings me like a bite of 2 dozen different things for the next 2 hours. Here's a soup spoon of this and a forks of that and just a tasting of a bazillion different things. It was an amazing meal. And I have yet to go back because every time I go back with people, they're like, "Oh, no, it's fancy French food." Yes, it is. It's really good fancy French food. So if you are a foodie and you're in Las Vegas and you're going to be there during the convention, which I think is the last week of July next year, and you want to go do the Paris with me, let me know. I am very happy to go do food stuff.
Oh,
Food is good. Yeah, I think it's the last week of July. No, it's not. It's like the first week of August because it's right after we finish the summer event. Yay. I think
goody.
Jardiniere is Giarden. I can't remember the rest of it. Those are a pickled vegetable that typically goes on things like Italian beef, but you should never put them on Italian beef. Never. I really like the Yorktown class in Star Trek Online, to be honest. Of course you do, Chosen. And by the way, hi, Chosen. Good to see you here.
What kind of pickle is it?
I want to say it's sweet peppers. If you get hot peppers there, you can get special ones that are hot peppers. What is in Jardiniere?
And they should be put on the Italian beef?
Not in my opinion, no. It's a traditional Italian condiment of crunchy pickled vegetables preserved in vinegar or oil. There are 2 types, traditional Italian and the spicier Chicago style. Typically, it just says vegetables. Interesting. Cauliflower, carrots, celery, bell peppers, and onions. The spicier stuff will have hot peppers, serranos, and jalapenos, and sometimes red pepper flakes. I do not like it on my sandwiches, thank you very much. Some people love it. That said, on antipasto, it's great. It's something you can nibble on pretty well.
I have no idea what the Italians are eating. I know of some antipasto with cucumber and something.
Well, antipasto is anything, before. So we usually do crunchies. Something crunchy, something flavorful. There, that's Jardiniere. Hey, I'm Swedish though, we like mild stuff. Black pepper is spicy for us. And good evening, Cliff. So Chosen has renamed his Yorktown to the USS Alexandria. Oh, that's a good name. Go ahead and lurk, Cliff. I did not eat dinner. I drank my dinner, which sounds horrible, but it was a protein shake. Woo, how exciting. Because I was going to make something tasty. I was putting together a nice meatloaf, and I've got all the ingredients together, and putting the meatloaf together, and realized I'm 10 minutes away from the show. It's like, there's no way this is going to get baked and out and cooled and sliced up and ready by the time I'm going to have the show going. So that's dinner for tomorrow night.
I've heard some people describe beer as liquid bread.
It is liquid bread. Think
Yes.
about it. It's yeast. It's a grain. It's
I
water.
have never seen anyone spoon a spoonful of marmalade into their beer with
Yeah.
a bit of butter.
Oh God, somebody would. Somebody would. You know that. Don't put it out there.
But here's the thing: the reason why they call it liquid bread, originally, before modern processes, they didn't filter the
Yeah.
beer, so you would still have the beer, the yeast, the hops, the
All the
barley
grain.
or
Yeah,
wheat.
all that would still be in there. It was kind
Yeah.
of like alcoholic oatmeal would be the best description.
Yeah, so in other words, that would be a good source of nutrition that people would get.
Yeah. And
That
since
stuff tastes like coffee grounds.
yeah, but you know when that's the food that's available, that's the food that's available. It was
Yeah,
I
and
remember right,
also,
wasn't it something they had for most meals in ancient Egypt?
second,
Wasn't that a
They
common
had
meal in Egypt?
they had a rather thin beer named VP, I believe.
Really?
yeah, but
Okay.
okay, pretty much. Also, the reason why most people drink the beer instead of water is the process of making the beer would pretty much neutralize most of the crap in the water.
Yeah, the bacteria and all that stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, so in other words, but at the same time, the beer back then was like 1 or 2% alcohol.
Enough to kill off the bacteria and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, but not in the. Pretty much, you'd have to drink a lot to get a buzz.
Yes. Now take that up to turn of the century where the water was still polluted, but the beer and the alcohol consumption was much more purified and it was still killing the bacteria, but now we're talking about big issues with people getting toasted.
Yeah.
It explains a lot. Chosen says his ship is named after the USS Alexandria. Well, that makes perfect sense. The real one. No, that makes sense. Why not? I've named ships after real ships. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sending a party invite. Would anybody else like to come to the party? Totally open to doing just about anything. Hi, Willie McBride. I'm going 100% Pokemon Gen 1, then I'm going to do an Iron Man Stow playthrough instead of my Life Substance. Iron Man Stow playthrough. What, you're going to stay up and play all the episodes? That would be impressive. Oh, Iron Man, no C-Store. Okay. Just need to get our terminology going there. Well, as soon as I move some of my other tunes over here, I'm going to give them nice ships because I'm really tired of the tutorials where we're going put, 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 put from one side of the quadrant to the other. Because there was enough time to go down and make a sandwich yesterday between leaving ESD and getting to wherever the mission was. That is not fun. I'd forgotten how much I hated that with the original Star Trek before they started letting us transwarp between stuff and giving us better engines.
I was about to say, can't you transfer to the missions?
Nope, not when you're in the tutorials. You cannot.
Huh.
Transwarp does not appear in those missions.
Can the protostar be gotten in a bundle?
Can
No.
the protostar
No.
be gotten in a bundle? I don't think so. Because that's a lockbox ship.
Well, if you're looking for a fast engine.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you've got it on one of the accounts, you absolutely could. I mean, you could buy yourself any ship and just as soon as you go to ESD the first time, let them get access to all your T6 ships. And they will be scaled to match the level, but all of a sudden you've at least got decent ships. Yeah, the Protostar's out of the Infinity Pack. So if you've got one, you could give it to them and you could steal the engines off it and build them a speedy ship.
Yeah, but you have several characters, so you need several promo boxes.
Mm,
Infinity box.
depends on how many tunes you're doing. If you're just doing one, no, obviously you'd be fine.
What point are you allowed to do slipstream?
Slipstream, I think, is once you're done with the tutorials.
Oh. Well, a miracle worker ship will do nicely then.
Oh, yeah. I was just doing it, by the book. The difference is I know that I can use my weapons more effectively, even though I've only got a couple of phasers and a couple of torpedoes and a tachyon beam. But they're also not giving you particularly difficult opponents at that level. So, there's a few things to put from here to there. It's time to go make a sandwich. In the olden days, way back when I would be on the map and I'd be going, let's say, from the Beta Z sector, which didn't exist then, up to Gonkra, which also didn't exist then, and you knew it was going to take you 30 minutes, I'd actually go down and cook an entire dinner, eat with my husband, and then come back up, and I still wouldn't be there.
Practical.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, but it was a little too real world for me, so finding all the shortcuts and better engines is definitely much more fun. Ray, would
Well,
you like
now
to join us for some pew-pew?
now it will look a bit funny when you promote it and trade in your Miranda for Lexington.
How so?
Well, your tutorial Miranda or your other ship is
Well, you
Walker
can
class or
switch.
whatever.
Once you get to ESD the first time, you can go to the space dock and switch out your ship for any existing ship you have. You just have to scale it. So you could take a ship out of, let's say, the events and take them with you, or any shared ships that you've got, anything that's an account unlock. It's just that it's going to be fighting at, whatever level you're at, like level 3, level 5. But you get things like the engines and you get the scaled down better weapons. Even though you've got some with the stuff that you get, you can do a much better ship. Um, Ed and I did that one afternoon. I grabbed a tune right out of the tutorial, so level 3 maybe, level 4, and just grabbed a ship from one of the events, something semi-decent, and we tried to figure out how fast we could level the ship using just patrols. And the ship scaled up as I scaled up, so every 10 levels I'd have to up the weaponry, things like that. But that worked out very well. So if I wanted to do it that way, or if you want to do it that way, you could absolutely go at that level, as long as you got a ship on a different account, or sorry, different tune. Yes, we're all fed. Just because I've got a lot of Klingons doesn't mean everybody has a lot of Klingons. What shall we do?
Good question.
I know. Does anybody have anything they have to do? I mean, I've got the exciting heal health on the ground. And actually, I'm going to re-roll that because that really stinks. It's so boring.
Shields are a lot easier to do.
Pardon?
The shields,
Oh, yeah, shields
if
are a
you have the,
breeze.
or if you have the Kamaki set.
Yep. One button. You ate a sandwich, so you're fed, badum tish.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, so I now have destroyed destructible torpedoes. Thank you. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Well, I'm up for just about anything tonight. And by the way, Indianapolis does not have good Italian beef, I will tell you that. It is definitely a Chicago thing. All I've got is the Universal and meh. Well, the Universal, don't think we can team on that one, though. That would be good if we could. Nah, there's no way we can team for that.
How would that work?
Yeah.
Synchronized drilling.
Everybody takes one individually and goes for it. You get a team of 5 and everyone goes and you get all 5. I don't think we can do that. But you can do things like team EPO hunting.
Yeah, you get an accolade that is, I believe, impossible to achieve without a team.
Do you know what the accolade is?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I believe you have to tag like 100 apples or something.
Oh my gosh. That would be fun, though. Let's see, is that... who is that? It's Fluffy. Fluffy's accolades. There we go. Let's find... No, I don't want to do that. Thank you much.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go to New Romulus.
Hang on a second. We've got that one.
And then tag some apples.
Okay. So there is the EPO Whispers. You're able to tag 100 EPOs on New Romulus, but it doesn't say at one time. Let's see if there's another one. Yeah, that's it. So tagging 100 EPOs is one, but you don't have to tag them in one go. I think we're always trying to get 40 EPOs because that's the level where you can get the maximum number of the things to buy an EPO to then upgrade it. It strikes me as silly, but we can do that. I'm off to New Romulus. There is a shortcut on Sphere of Influence. Oh, you know what? Let's see if I'm stupid or not. Though nobody said anything, I'm going to assume I'm not stupid. Groz or Wotzehell, would one of you talk for a moment?
Who would talk?
Oh, perfect. Thank you. The mics died on that channel that I had a couple of days ago. I forgot to check it today. Groz, do you have anything for your endeavors?
My only other one right now is about to walk around.
It's which one?
Vadawar.
Vodwar Ground. Yep, no.
You do that as well.
We can team for that if you want.
I'm good.
Okay, how many do you have?
10.
Oh, no. I'm not teaming for 10 Vodwar. By the time we got there, you'd have killed them all anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since I'm already there.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, let me know when you're done. I can queue us up for some randoms if you'd like. We can do a random evening unless somebody has a taste for something in particular.
I got all my endeavors done.
Yeah.
And if Natalia's out there, no on gravity kills.
Yeah. No Natalia. Down. Speaking
now, if she pays us,
that's a whole different story. We can do.
Yeah, different story.
We can be bought. Oh, by the way, the universal for Friday is win 500 at Corks on Dabo.
Today or tomorrow?
It starts tomorrow. Tomorrow at noon.
Okay.
It's Thursday today, right? I will accept that away.
Yeah.
Romulus not into a mission. Staging. Want to visit a bank?
Oh, there's a bank here. Bank's over on the right there if you need one.
We'll eventually beam down there.
Oh, that's right, you're not down here.
Just a few more hours.
It's going through customs. It's always an adventure.
And I'm in a different instance.
That's okay. We can figure that out. No, you're here.
I'm in one. Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're here with me. I'm in a different tune today. Complicatus. My Romulan tune.
This is the tune I use for Romulan stuff. I got the Romulan research assignment. Entire Romulan history.
I like Romulus. I loved coming here when they were still doing the whole legacy of Romulus. And every time you came down here, the buildings weren't done. The scaffolding was... There's more scaffolding, there's less building. Things were just slowly getting done. Every time you'd come back, more and more would be done. And then that all stopped. It's like any government project. It runs out of money. We still have the scaffolding up. We still have the temporary 10 alls up. We could do a theme tonight, right? We could pick one thing and just spend the entire evening doing those.
Yes. Some of the data ships, the history of New Romulus, are apparently rather to drop.
Yep. Let's see,
And on the exchange, they are there for 150 million.
What? Well, that's for some of the weird ones, right?
Yeah.
Volume 6, Chapter 5, Volume 6, Chapter 3.
All the years
Volume
I've been
5,
playing this, I don't have a single tune that's actually done all of them.
Well, I do, and here is it.
There, I just went over and started.
What I don't have is all the Road to 2409.
Again,
in the Federation.
don't have all of those after all the years I've been playing, which is just amazing. I got out of the habit of stopping in at the Academy. At one point I was stopping at the Academy. I'd have everybody based there, and for days I would do it every single day, and then it kind of just like, okay, kind of got away from it. Did you want to go do the EPOs or the EPOs?
Oh, yes.
I shall jog over there, get my exercise for the day.
I'm a cute little kitty cat.
Ah, you are indeed. I do not have my kitty cat on me at the moment. And at one point you could jump off the waterfall off to my right on the bridge, and there was actually uncharted map stuff down there. It was really cool to go down there. They had what was looking like it would eventually be a beach, and now you just can't jump down there anymore. It's I'm so sad. I miss all that fun stuff. I love these giant world maps that they created. I would not say no to another giant world map.
We need. Or to an extension of an existing map.
Yeah, I mean, the big ones like this, they're really fun. Kobali is pretty good. Rise is another fun one. I'll pick up the mission and share it with everybody. Oh, sorry, don't accept that one. That's the wrong one. Or you can accept it, but it's still the wrong one. Why did that come up that way? That is interesting.
Was about to say, what do they have to do with apples?
Nothing. There we go. There's the Epo collection. However, let's see how crowded this map is. Since this isn't the thing... Oh, there's some people playing here, so... We should each take a section once Groz gets here. I'm going to go over here. So I'm going to take what apparently is the northeast corner.
East. Ah. I can see the corner, but I can't see you.
Well, where are you right now?
The northeast.
You're right in front of me. Yeah. Well, each one of us should take a different section. I think we can share them even if we're not in the same section. So if each of us grabs a different area, we should be able to do better. No, I'm not answering the phone, gosh darn it.
But that's me.
No, it's not you. Not unless you're in Chicago. That's a Chicago phone number.
Okay.
What?
Let me know when you guys want to start.
You started.
Oh, we started?
You started it.
No, I hadn't tagged anybody. Now we're starting it. So start tagging.
Show yourselves, you little rats.
But you're cute rats.
No, I barely see them.
Angle your camera so you're slightly more above and looking down rather than trying to be level with them. When you're level, at ground level with them, you frequently can't see them. They get lost. I'm still not here and I'm still not answering that phone. Ooh, we got Epo Whisperer. Ho ho, it does matter. All right.
Congratulations.
Did you guys get Epo Whisperer?
Nope.
Or maybe you already had it.
Oh, yeah.
You've collected 100 Epo. It still doesn't say it has to be at one time.
I already have it.
I do too.
In chat, Maywin says, they're calling you to talk about your Starship's extended warranty. Ray, I sent the mission out to everybody to share it, so you should have gotten it on the share. And if you didn't, I am sorry. Curious. Well, I got 4 EPO tags.
I got 26 EPO tags now.
Well, I mean, when you turn them in, you get the tags to go buy things at the store. Let's see. So all in all, I have 6 EPO tags and 1 EPO adult in the forest. So I will buy myself another pup.
I have Elder Ruins.
Ooh.
An evolved Epu adult yellow and a elder yellow.
Good. Apparently had 2 to raise up, so I've raised up 2. Actually, I was playing Starfield the other day, and a ship actually approached me about my ship's extended warranty. Seriously, that is amazing. Yeah. Well, Ray, if you need to go mine Dill, go mine Dill. That's fine. We'll wait for you, and then we can team up and go do something. I wonder if this tune's got any of the weird accolades.
Weird accolades.
There's a bunch of accolades.
You know how little that narrows it down.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of weird ones right here on New Romulus.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Scale that over, like here. Right over here.
Which one are you going for?
Somewhere.
Are you looking for why are you climbing a rock formation?
there is a rock formation
Yep.
that you can climb
Yeah, it's on
around
the opposite
here.
side over here. Not that I know this because I know everything about New Romulus. I love New Romulus. Can we get through this way? Yeah, we can get through here. It's through here, over here. You have to go running up back. Is it back here? Nope, that's the wrong one. Too far south. Nope.
Huh?
It is. Where do we get on this one? It's the top of that formation, so how do I get up there? And the further and further they patch this engine, the worse and worse it gets. Well, yeah, it's seen better days. And I didn't win the lottery that I'm aware of. I
I
tried.
believe I found it.
Oh. Where are you? I think I'm heading for you. There you are. Is that one back there? Yeah, that's it back there.
Might we be able to get up here, or maybe not?
There we go. From here up to here. Jump.
There you go.
Jump.
Then there's one in the Isha Forest where you jump up in tree.
Yes, that is well of a good time. There is the new EPO Explorer where you stand on top of a building. There is the one where you have to jump up on top of the building in the staging area. There's the one under the bridge, the troll bridge. There's the one on the far side that leads you over to the waterfalls, which has got one, and then you have to jump off the waterfalls.
Yep.
Then you have to
From
climb
Rock
up the
Peaks
hills
to yeah.
up to Vaston Peaks.
Nice. I just got the accolade.
Excellent. I think there are 10 Romulus accolades.
I'm a ghost.
Much as I love those, I'm good that we're done with that for the moment. I'm fine with that. Ooh. I wish I could do the wave your hands thing here. Shall I launch us for something spacey?
Sure.
Sure.
You know, Romulus has just got tons of Easter eggs. Nimbus has got a gazillion accolades too. Weeboo?
We will.
The ones on Nimbus, though, there's a couple where you have to jump across the different levels of the rooftops. Great in theory, not so great when I tried to do with my Jem'Hadar. Jem'Hadars cannot jump. They'll go about 1.5 feet off and just plummet to the ground.
The catch jump boost help?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that would help, but versus doing it with Acacian or Farasin, those guys are just like boop, 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 done. The first time I did it, I was watching.
Did that with a human.
There's a few jumps that are a little fun, even for humans. Oh, okay, well, here's your nebula, I'll take it. But the first time I did it with a plain old Andorian, I probably spent 6 hours trying to get all those jumps. Because once you fall to the ground, you have to go back and figure the way all the way back up there. And then I did it with Acacian, and she just got them all, no problems. And then I tried it with my Romulan, or sorry, my Jem'Hadar, and just plummeting.
Our time here is limited. Stay focused, plan your attacks, and
Where am I going? Oh, we haven't got the third one up yet?
loss is critical for my people.
What ship am I in? Oh, okay. Maybe that was not my best decision. Personal spatial trajectories. Oh, yeah, thank you. That would be very helpful. Hi, 47 Alpha Tango. Yeah, so I was saying that we've got the morning show, which is Welcome to the Moopsieverse. And I want to have a distinct title for the evening show as I go into next year. I'm doing a new opening music thing. And I thought it'd be nice to have the evening show have its own little unique identity.
Mom After Dark.
I'm after dark, yes.
Saxophone music.
The problem with Mom After Dark is when it's the summer, it's still sunny until the show's over and then some. Because it's sunny here, or not sunny, but it's still light sometimes till 9:30. Then again, last night when we theoretically could have seen the Northern
Northern
Lights,
Lights.
I went outside just before going to bed because it was still kind of light. There's enough ambient light that wasn't great for viewing. I'm like, I'll just give it like an hour, wait for it to get really dark, and then I'll drive out to some farmlands just west of me. That's when the clouds came in. Really?
Did we lose someone?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
It's the four of us. I don't know that we had a fifth. Yeah, we had the four of us and some poor
them are
soul who
up
got
to
dragged
three.
into this.
And no, I did not need help. Do not come over here. That's an insult.
We can each take one, handle it, I think.
lead it can be a bit of a hassle.
No, this is not elite. This is just advanced. I do not do elite in this ship.
Unless you're dragged into it.
Yeah. If I know we're going to go do elite, I'm going to go grab an elite ship. This is not an elite ship. She deserves an elite ship, but we're still figuring out Kethma. Taz has been helping me with the build on that one. And all I have left is to commit to buying the Connie 3.
And I recommend the Fleet Apex.
No, I've got
Only
the ship. I've got it equipped. I'm using the jellyfish that everybody in the fleet gave me as a gift. And we've just respec'd her for some better with better toys, so she's fun now. But to make it the build that I want it to be, I need something off the Connie 3. A few years ago, probably like 6-7 years ago when the jellyfish first came out, Sav and Ed and DT and a bunch of the other people from the fleet pitched in and bought it for me. Which is why it is the VSSS. We made Mom cry. Because they did. Stop shooting me! Really, just stop shooting me. Did I shoot you? Yes, but that's a different story. Come on. I'm gonna die. I died.
Need some help?
Nah, I fought off everything. I just need to go in and free the ship now. May says, I wish they'd come up with new names for classes instead of reusing. Yeah, that's valid. My puns make Mom cry too. Oh, no, Sav, your puns do not make me cry. They make me hurt and upset and feeling bad, but I'm not crying. You're not that bad, Savi. Here's Satalia.
Trying to make Mom do gravity kill makes her die.
No.
Why,
The
I
only
mean-
thing that's going to make me do gravity kills is money.
Oh.
Money is a good motivator, though.
Yeah. We all could use a lot more money right now.
Yeah, that is so true. Well, I take that back. I probably could use some help over here if anybody wants to come to the northern one. 'Cause these stupid Tholians keep going after me. How dare they? How dare they?
You moving grass?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, I did not mean to hit that button.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. Now we'll free the ship.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
This should be the USS vastly underpowered. Oh. Once I get that other ship done, this is the one that gets a new ship. And she's Romulan. What would be a good ship for a Romulan?
as I mentioned, a Apex.
Yeah. There was an old T5 Romulan ship I loved. But it's a T5 and they never made a T6 equivalent. So I have a moment here. Ships. And it's not there anymore. Bummer. Thank you, May. Yes, a Romulan ship would be a good one for a Romulan captain. I think I have 3 epic ships from the various meta events over the years that, for this account, that I've never used. Oh, goody. Got a tarantula over here.
Need some help?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Nothing that strikes me as particularly fitting for a Romulan.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's the new Romulan Legendary, whatever the heck just came out, but...
Delan.
Oh, Delon. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
And it has a TOS skin.
So, Wotzehell, it's not a episode title I'm looking for. It's a series title. So the morning series is Welcome to the Moopsieverse. The evening series is just the Darkmom Consortium. I'm trying to think up something. Check your mail on your main account when you have a moment. Okay. I'm not on my main account at the moment. And the Falcon's about to launch. Hey, 47 Alpha Tango, I was bemoaning the fact that every time I go to Vegas, nobody wants to go eat fancy food. Are you by any chance a foodie?
Maybe people are just scared the menu might be in French, and then they not gonna know what to order.
That's the easy part. I can read French, can't pronounce a word of it. Can understand some, but can read it pretty easily.
What is this Merriere d'Escargot?
Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. My son and I went to Paris a couple of years ago. And fortunately he speaks French, but every time we'd go to a corner bistro for dinner, basically we just told him, hey, whatever the chef wants to make, we're good with it. Escargot? Oh yeah, heck yeah. Steak and potatoes? Yep, that's fine. Anything the chef wants? Yep. But you're Americans. You guys are horrible with your food. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We like food. Food is good. We had some
I was
fantastic
about to say
meals.
it doesn't meet most American sensibilities or most non-French sensibilities to eat snails.
Snails are good. So we had snails with one of the meals, and the waiter brought out toothpicks to show us how to fish them out of the shells with toothpicks, none of the fancy forks and stuff. Just here's toothpicks, and if
What?
that doesn't work, you gotta suck them out of there, and that was really good. Let's see. Sorry, I had 5 other people in my ear at that precise moment. I was asking 47 Alpha Tango if you were a foodie. I just remembered this one does not pay any rewards in marks. They should take it out of the rotation because the advanced version does not offer a reward.
The normal version, the
Normal
elite version
version and
doesn't
elite
even.
version both offer rewards, but not the advanced.
They do? I forget.
Somebody told me they do.
Oh.
So, I'm keeping the Darkmom Consortium as kind of the overarching, the umbrella over all of it with Moops, not Moopsie in the morning, but Welcome to the Moopsieverse. And then there's Mission and a Meal, which is our cooking show. Okay. I have to find somebody who wants to go to a restaurant with me.
I will.
Fine, you get
If
to
I'm
Vegas,
ever-
I will buy. That's not a problem.
No, the issue is getting to Vegas.
I'm going to be driving that direction. I can grab you and throw you in the car. Taking the long road home, though, I'm going to go via Utah. I was always told you can only eat farm-raised snails. Wild snails have parasites. That could be possible. In the States, most of the snails you get are farm-raised. So what's the show going to consist of? It's going to be what we're doing right now, Wotzehell. It's this part of the show. Good evening, Dale Grayson. How are you doing?
Someone once told me the French eat snails because they don't like fast food.
Oh! Burn! That is good. Thank you. That was a good one. Would anybody else like to join us? Hold it. Do we have 4 here? Who's that? Who is that person? Okay. Darkmom Science Theater 3000. Not original Satalia, but it's pretty dang good. We might have to go that way.
Might be getting sued.
The Intergalactic Variety Show. I don't have to decide today. It's just if anybody comes up with clever stuff, though, some of those are really good. I can start thinking about that because the intro is 1 minute and 20 seconds. The problem is, May, sometimes it's not late night and sometimes it's not even dark. Especially, 7 months out of the year, it's light the entire time that the show's on. And it's early, it's 5 to 8 at night. But I want to start a new intro video, which will take me about 40 to 48, maybe 50 hours of recording time and editing time. So I might want to just come up with it. Warp me. Like that one. 2 hours after my afternoon tea. It's 11sies. It's always night in space. That's actually really good. Ooh, Satalia has redeemed a mysterious dark liquid. Hang on, Satalia. I am very grateful for you doing that because I have had a long day trying to get the house ready for winter. Because winter is coming. You're fine right there, dear. The dog saw me moving over towards the scotch, and it's like, I'm moving. You don't have to. Thank you, Satalia. I'm going to have to get some more scotch. I've gone through all my bottles of scotch that were up here that I've had for, in some cases, 15 years. I'm down to my last one, which I've only had for 3 years. Obviously, I don't drink a lot of scotch. Yeah, well, after school special. And tonight on a very special Darkmom after school special. Good stuff, Satalia. Thank you. Oh, speaking of thanking people, we have a fleet mate who has started a GoFundMe, and I'm going to post the link to it. And, well, I'll send out a message about it. But he needs or wants to get a mobility scooter. He needs one and cannot fund it on his own. No, Satalia, I'm not going to do gravity kills for show. I have other things downstairs, Ray. I've got things like Midori and Chambord, gin, sake, a bunch of stuff. But if I bring them all up here, I'm just going to sit there and drink them all. This way I have to work for them. If I want to drink them, I have to walk all the way downstairs. Just the scotch sits up here. Good evening, Stromgold.
No foam dome with whiskey for you.
Actually, Whiskey Levels Critical isn't a bad show name either. Problem with whiskey is it's gotten really expensive for the good stuff. If I'm going to drink, I like Lagavulin. Which is
Well, if you drink enough of it, even the bad stuff gets real tasty.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, interestingly, the 16-year is only $50. That's, oh, okay, I see why. Yeah, the usual places it's $80. That's what it's going for. Ooh, Distiller's Single Malt Edition, $89. That's not bad. I realize that's actually horrible. $89 for a bottle of scotch. The 12-year-old single malt is going for $170. And apparently they have themed ones now. They have House of Thrones Lannister scotches. Yeah, but they're only like 9 years old. There we go. The 2019 Distillers Edition single malt scotch from 16-year-old is $340. And the Prime Ultima Islay single malt is going for $3,000 a bottle. Oh, but somebody's got it on sale for $2,600.
On sale.
On sale, yeah. Oh, and I found another one on sale for $2,200. That's a lot of leeway. It's probably though cheaper to go over there. Oh, the stuff I like is over $1,000, which is probably why somebody gave it to me as a gift. There's no way I'd ever buy that. I have good taste, but that's really crazy expensive. We'll convert all of those cheers to scotch. Thank you so much. Yeah, good scotch is delicious. What state do I live in? Indianapolis. Oh, okay, Indiana. It's not a state. Indianapolis is the town.
Here's a trivia question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What does Indianapolis and Oklahoma City have in common?
No.
That's a really good question. I don't know.
They are the only two state capitals that are named after the state.
How interesting. I didn't realize that. But thinking about it, you're right. Huh. Interesting. Yes, indeed, Drunken Heretic. It is a full house tonight. But we do have room for one more poor soul who's foolish enough to join us on our nightly adventure. If anybody would like to. Welcome to your doom. Oh my god, that's pretty good.
That is what boss enemies say in 1998 game Altered Beast.
Say that again?
That is what the bosses say in the 1998 arcade game Altered Beast.
I've learned something new. Or we could go in the direction of Invader Zim and go doom, 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 dee, doom, doom, doom. Would anyone like to join us? Otherwise, I'll take us out on another debacle. Adventure. Another adventure. It's just music. There's no lyrics to it or anything. Yes, it definitely Invader Sim. Do I have it set up? I don't think I've got it set up on this, but I can move it over here once I'm off and play it tomorrow. And I have permission from the composer to use it. He did copyright claims on it. On the previous one, it's the same guy who wrote the song we use right now. And I sent him a note going, hey, dude, I buy a lot of your stuff for my shows. And he's like, oops, sorry. So I let him know we've got a new one that we're using. But yes, I will move that song over and play it. Concerto de Mom. Yes, indeed. Well, I'm going to send us off on another adventure, if that's okay with everybody.
Alright.
Oh, Drunken Heretic's going to log in, so let me wait for Drunken Heretic to get here. Hey, I like Invader Zim. We used to have waffle parties at my martial arts school, which involved us setting up the kids to watch Invader Zim, making waffles, serving the kids waffles and syrup, and the adults would play Cards Against Humanity in my little kitchen area without saying anything because we didn't want the kids coming over and seeing what the cards said. We figured that would be a very bad idea. Those were fun nights.
Yeah, there are some cards that aren't necessarily kid-friendly.
Nope. No, they were not. And I was always really surprised because a lot of the parents were very deeply religious with very conservative views. And I was like, and they were the ones who brought Cards Against Humanity, and they had some of the wickedest responses in it. Darkmom's Flying Circus. Oh.
Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun.
Quick, what's the real name of that song? And who wrote it?
Oh, no idea. That happened quite a while ago.
It's an old song, yes. My niece got into my Cards Against Humanity deck once. Oh, brother had a lot of explaining to do. Anybody on that song? Cirque du Mom. The theme song from Monty Python's Flying Circus. Cirque du Mom. Yeah, it's on its way there, Ray. We really could use a reset, I think. Oh, we got a dance party up here on the top of the mountain. Groz apparently is immune to it. Ray's apparently immune to it. Very good. Who wrote it? It is indeed the Liberty Bell.
Oh,
It is. It's John Philip Sousa. Excellent. But you didn't know it off the top of your head, and you had to go look it up, didn't you?
Sousa.
Yeah, it's a Sousa march. He wrote a lot of really interesting marches, but formulaic. All of them are very similar formulas, which is main theme, chorus, main theme, chorus, secondary theme. Goes back, recapitulates the main chorus, and then goes into a completely different ending. Which is funny that a British show uses a patriotic American song. I'm not going to say that it's patriotic, but it's definitely an American song. I love doing Sousa.
There's a lot of American songs.
Yeah, a lot of Americans. They write a lot of music. Somebody's got to write it. Though my current thing is Electric Callboy, which is definitely not American music, or not American written music. Ah, the Carlton. Very nice. There you go, Stromgold. Electric Callboy. Absolutely love Electric Callboy. Aren't those the guys who did the song with Baby Metal? Yes, Ratatata. We saw Baby Metal here in India a couple of months. No, it was a year ago now. But my friends out in Texas are like, hey, they're coming out to Texas to start their American tour, so you should fly out there. Yeah, we are waiting for Drunken Hair to get logged in. This is, we are going to pew our way into glory.
Hey, where's the Walker Shuffle
Say that
from?
again?
The dance?
Yeah. Which one?
Okay, there's two dances I don't have. One of them's a glitch or no, not glitch feature. The other is dance Walker Shuffle.
I think the Walker Shuffle is the zombie dance, isn't it? When they come up
No.
and they...
Oh.
But the shuffle is, it's from a couple of years ago. Like 8-9 years ago. was one of the first times they did a really fun dance. Oh, Drunken Heretic is in. Baby Metal will do a game collab with Resident Evil. That could be fun. Baby Metal is fun. Invitation is sent. But I'm curious, Baby Metal has shown up at some of the Electric Callboy concerts. So I don't think they'll show up at Dallas, but could. Yeah, that could be fun. All right, we're all here. Do we have a preference or just randomizing it?
Random seems good.
Okay, random it is. If anybody has something they want to
Wee
do,
woo.
let me know. Wee woo.
Wee woo indeed.
Let's see. Darkmom Demon Hunters. Might wind up having to change that one a lot. Let's see if I can.
Why would you hunt demons? They taste very gamey.
Don't think you're supposed to eat them. Let's see. What was the name of that reward? Oh, there it is. The Walker Shuffle can be unlocked for 20 Lobby.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to look it up, but I can't find it in either the Lobby store or.
Can we go more positive in terms of anything you want? Yes, we can absolutely do it. You just tell us what you want us to do. It's in the Reclaim store for some reason. Okay. That is unusual, you're right. Yeah, right. If you think we're going too negative, just feel free to kick me in the butt.
Scanning the nanite transporter. Done. Additional data is available.
Alright, I'm sure I'm here for a reason, but it's probably not to kill anything. Here, I'll stand here and look pretty. And pretend I can hold the probes and check. Well, no, the morning's just fine, Satalia. I still have 100-some titles left for the morning show. And I've got the overarching morning show. It's the evening story. Besides, we could always do a Move See Home Companion.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely destroyed. Ooh, everybody disappeared. Hey, what's a few glitches between friends? Another?
Hey, does anyone want to know the parse?
Oh, sure. If you got a parse, post it.
Okay, give me a moment here. Post it in Twitch chat.
Thank you. Let's take a look at that one. And we've got Groz with 244, Ray with 172, Drunken Heretic with 112, Wotzehell at 102, and me at 25. Actually, that's a pretty nice distribution against the 4 of you guys. So your hardest attack, Groz, was the prototype phaser hexacannons. What's that off of?
The Achilles.
Ah.
Yeah, so
Legacy
Zen's.
one.
Yeah, it's an experimental. Uh. Uh. The, sorry, it's a experimental. Tactical weapon.
Groz, can I put you in charge for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to go jump on a different tune just for a moment. I'm going to turn off the mic, so I'm going to switch over. Since Ray hasn't seen Moopsy yet, so I have to switch one button. And we're back. I did buy out the event on this account. Moopsy is fun. Moopsilicious. Let's see. Yes, you can launch him here in ESD. We were discussing that. He won't attack other people. And he looks pretty innocent. Come here, baby. Thank you, Groz. Come here. He will only attack humanoid opponents. He won't attack you in a PvP. We tried it. He won't attack you. He won't attack.
Will Benji attack PvP?
No, he won't. Oh, he'll attack. But it's not very impressive. If you've got shields up, he can't do anything. If you don't have shields, he's basically a globfly. He's annoying. Ooh, TNG night. Well, go have fun. Are you watching anything in particular? He's fine in combat, but he does what he wants to do, not necessarily what you want him to do. And it's only against humanoids. Oh, you're doing TNG night in Stowe. Ooh, that's interesting. Lame. He can be fun. Should we do a ground thing? Hi, WC. I was just thinking about you today, dear. How would you guys feel about something ground? Let's say ground versus Borg, like Into the Hive. Is that the one? Is that the one we
Yes.
did the other night? Yeah, we should be able to do Into the Hive. Oops, what's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You would
Good.
need to come back for the team.
Oh,
Who is
okay.
team leader?
Me. I think, or did Groz? Did you give it back to me, Groz? Groz still has it. What? Yeah. Somebody's having fun. Not going to affect Moopsy. Moopsy is, somebody described it as really interesting because when he attacks, the NPC has a different sort of animation. It's not your standard die animation. It's a regretting all the choices you made in life, then dying animation. You there, Groz? Nope, he's still gone. Probably getting food or something like that. How dare he? Badgie, do I have a badgie on this account? I do not have a badgie on this account. I have one badgie. One badgie. The badgies are not expensive, but your odds of getting a combat badgie are pretty slim. I would like it to be more reasonable because he is fun. I've got a lot of non-combat badgies. I have a logic key, I have a good G, and I have a non-combat badgie still in boxes, and I have one combat badgie. But I think I had to open like 6 boxes to get it. Groz, you back yet?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. You're still team lead.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
Kethema.
Yep, I'm Kethma.
There we go.
All right, we're going to do Into the Hive, which is board ground. Hi, Lexers. Just so I can make Moopsy come with us. Come on, Moopsy, dear.
Okay, give me a second before we launch. I don't want to.
It hasn't wee-wooed yet, so.
Okay. Okay,
What's
I'm done.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I wanted to switch out a skill set. That way I could go ahead and
I'm going to
get
launch
my
it as a private queue. This should work better there.
yeah.
There we go. Task
I
force.
have the Kamarki set, and I want my key performance round as high as possible.
I have boosted my volume, Lexers. Hopefully that helps you. Well, he's not technically free. You have to work your butt off to get yourself a Moopsy. You have to do the event a bajillion times. I decided to buy it out. We can switch people out, Cliff. Once we get done with this one. Thank you. However, Moopsy doesn't run fast. You can barely hear me, yet he's booming. That's interesting. They don't have... Oh no, this one's easy. This is the easy one. Run forward, shoot things, run in a different direction, shoot some more stuff.
Sweep this route quickly and you'll catch the Borg off guard. Seize the advantage.
slow for you too, Cliff? Okay, I have launched Moopsy. Let's see what he will do. Come on, Moopsy baby. There he goes. Oh, they all died before Moopsy could do anything. Moopsy cannot be killed by the ground electrical squares.
They're awakening reinforcements.
So what Wotzehell calls the ground heaters don't affect Moopsters. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, they're all dead. Where are you, Moopsy? Oh, he's going that way. Oops, no, 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 no.
Force field between a central plexus and collective core is down. Gather there for a mission update. We are detecting.
Wish there was. Groz, what happened? Hang on. Come on, Moopsy. Here he comes. Come on, sweetie. Here, boy. Or girl. There he is. Oops. There it is.
Okay. I was talking for a few minutes there, not knowing I was muted.
Ah, yeah, that would be an issue.
Yeah. Apparently uh the kit module from the previous event
Yeah.
has a passive that upon death you come back as a walker for 30 seconds.
Oh, that's interesting.
There is one attack that lets you stop that right there. The attack number 4, I believe, is Rot.
Rot.
That lets you fall over right quick, and then you die normally, and then you come back normally.
Does this do anything else besides let you die as a zombie?
Nope. I mean, you
Okay.
can attack a zombie.
Moopsy, sweetie, you're gonna have to hurry up and go get people. Go get him. Here, there's a nice person right here for you, Moopsy. Come and get him. Oh, that was interesting. Moopsy's eyes just suddenly start glowing bright green. Talk to you later, 47 Alpha Tango. You go have a wonderful evening. I will definitely check my mail. Oh, yes, I see my mail right there. I will go check it right now. Uh, uh, um, um, you didn't have to do that at all. Thank you, but you didn't have to do that. I'm just a wuss about spending money. I've got it. I can afford it. But wow, thank you. I'm going to say thank you, and you and I are going to chat about that. But thank you very much. That's incredibly generous of you. And incredibly kind. Who cares says, all I get is to die as a zombie? Don't I get frequent flyer miles or at least a free coffee with it? That's a good point. I succumbed to the zombie plague and all I got was this t-shirt. That is the winner. Winner, winner, zombie dinner.
Zombies are basically human jerky.
Oh, Moopsy's still with us. Hi, Moopsers. If I ever get another dog, I will have to name it Moopsy. Make sure it's a white dog and then name it Moopsy. I want to see Moopsy take on the Borg Queen. I think that would be amazing. Oh, they died. Okay, boy. Go get him, Moopsy. Go get her. No, he goes off in the other direction to kill something else. Think you got enough bowel things up here? Oops. No, 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 no. Let's go over there.
You cannot defeat me. You cannot defeat the Borg.
Yes, we can. Ah! I couldn't tell if I was in a green one or not. Oh, doesn't really matter, does it?
There's a Borg floor heater.
The enemy is in a state of disarray.
Oh, Moopsy won't attack captain-level enemies till they're down to 25%. Thank you. I didn't realize that. Back to the ship.
Set my phone call a bit.
And you're back.
Issue with my browser I'm having. Let's see.
Oh, quarantine. Thank you for letting me know. All right, you are out of quarantine. Feel free to jump into the conversation. We don't stand on ceremony around here.
All right.
No, Trip is not here. Let me see. Nope, nope, nobody, nope. Just no. So as I understand it, Trip was killed with giant quotation marks around it because they were going to bring him back in a subsequent season. It was something to do with maybe Section 31. And his death was a cover for some work he was going to do, but then they didn't wind up doing the next season. Honestly, when they figured out that was going to be the last episode, that would have been something I would have changed. Ooh, thank you for the sub. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. I watch a lot of shows that are like at thousands of subs, and I'm like, that's nice for them. I'm sure that they're genuinely appreciative. Or maybe they're not, but I am. I'm totally appreciative. Yes, and 2 minutes of ads. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's actually 3 minutes on my side. And I watch one channel that runs a commercial every 5 minutes. And it's a guy talking, so there's nothing more annoying than getting into whatever he's talking about, and all of a sudden it's just blithering about whatever's going on. Lately, my commercials have been bearskin hoodies, farm equipment, leather shoes, leather boots, which admittedly that's possibly something I'd want. And I can't remember what the fourth one was, but no, not what you would typically expect for ads geared towards somebody my age and gender. Yes, you are out of quarantine. You can jump in here and bite things. That Section 31 movie is worth MST. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's almost a great idea. We could do Section 31 and we could riff the heck out of it. That is a good idea, Ray. Because it's certainly not worth anything else. I'll put that in my list of movies. That was a bad movie. And I love Michelle Yeoh. She was awful. And nobody else in there was worthy of anything except Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's a paycheck.
Yeah, it's a paycheck. They were going to turn that into a spin-off series. I'm so glad they didn't.
I will be having to restarting my game. I'm having some audio issues. Every stutters.
Okay, no worries. Go ahead and restart. We'll be here. I'm sorry, but the second we didn't get a Terran Federation space fight, I checked out. I checked out like 30 seconds into it when they showed the map. And they showed a couple other things, and it's just like nothing. You know, she goes back to the planet where her parents and her brother lived, and everything's in tatters. The windmills are in tatters. Everything on the ground is in tatters. And they're in perfectly fine clothing. The seams are nice and intact and well sewn. No sign of wear and tear. Riff Watch, Snark Watch. I I haven't seen
I
those
have
yet.
theorized that actual intelligence agency operatives can be identified by their receding foreheads, because they do a big face palm whenever they see some Section 31 or some of that crap. James Bond or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. The Section 31 ships are in-game are good, yes. Well, they're better than they were in the show. Whoever said Snark Watch is going to be our movie title for Friday nights when we watch movies. It's definitely going to be a Snark Watch. Speaking of Snark Watch, no, we have an hour till that time. Don't even think about it. The big dog is sitting here licking her chops going, it's almost snack time. No, it's not. It is not snack time. They can't
Might as
figure
well
out
be
data yet. A
another character.
micro-sized aliens get a super detailed ship. Oh, gee, 2 subs tonight and a hype. Holy moly. Wow. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you very much. I've never had a hype. You're the first. Thank you. Woo!
Back, I'm on a new character now.
Well,
I
thank you.
never actually saw that Section 31.
Section 31 success stories, but they can't tell us about them. Think about that. Though that would be a fun little book to write. I'm not that kind of writer, but that would be really good. You could have some fun with that one. Somebody could have fun with that one. I'm not that writer. Frost is working on a spy type novel at the moment, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I know, so all we hear is the stuff that messed up. Yeah, absolutely.
Section 31 kind of reminds me of Cerberus in Mass Effect.
Yeah. Yes, WC, that was Loki giving herself a scratch. Because she's close to the microphone. Fifi's here too. Fifi's the one going, hey, it's SNACK time. No, it's not. Uhura was one of the starters. Are you saying that Uhura would have been a member of Section 31 back in the day? That could be interesting. Starfleet's OSS.
Oh.
Trek food techniques. Wasn't Chekhov a Section 31? I can't imagine he was. He was one of the time traveler guys in Stowe. We know that.
Yes. He's a time agent.
Yeah, but it's time. And before you ask, WC, that was Fifi. That was not Lolo. The scratching is Lolo. The barking is Fifi. Because apparently the stuff that was supposed to be delivered from Amazon is just getting here now. Well, we have a full team back. Anybody got a preference? No,
Not Gravity Kills.
not Gravity Kills. Okay.
Or Days of Doom.
That came up. Oh, hang on a second.
Chekhov has had his fill of being a super secret special agent over in Babylon 5.
Who?
He played a member of the not Gestapo.
That's right, he did, didn't he? Oh, apparently my curtains are here. Yay. My coffee, on the other hand, is not here. Oh, hold on. I might have important news here. Oh, November 18th, for those of you who care. that the same one? Yeah, November 18th. I don't know the name of the company. It's not Fanfare. There's a movie company that shows one-off movie shows around the nation in theaters. November 18th, they're doing Serenity. So if anybody has not seen Serenity in a theater, there you go. Oh, and they're also doing Clue, because somebody mentioned they like Clue, which will be one of our holiday events. Serenity Fan Fest. Let's see what they want for that one. And you get a free souvenir glass. Woohoo! Well, I have to see if the boys want to do that one, because everybody around here loves Serenity. V for Vendetta is going to be back in the theater soon. Oh my God. I love V for Vendetta.
Never remember the 5th of November.
It's such a good movie. Yeah, Serenity like Firefly Ho-Hell. I can't remember the name of the company that does the one-off things. It's Ray wants to do Doomsday, but I'm going to tell you, if you're going to do Doomsday, what you really need is the subspace fracture tunnel, because every time you pick up a bomb, target the Doomsday machine, hit the tunnel, it drops you right in the front, immediately throttle down, drop the warp core, throttle back up, and go right back. It never progresses. Fathom. The name of the company is Fathom. And they do one-night movie shows all over the place. Like MST3K and Rift Tracks, but also Serenity and a few others. They did Blazing Saddles the other night.
Damn, that movie is old now.
Yep. Still funny, though.
Which one?
Blazing Saddles.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That is... A few people in the theater had not seen it, and the expressions on their faces when it started up was amazing. Blazing Moopsie. I might have done that one already, but it's a good one. All right, here we go. Gonna hit random. Boop. Random it is. Wee woo.
We will.
Lexers has a really good way to slow down the Doomsday machine. I can't remember what he puts on it. But it basically just keeps it in place and you keep dropping the bombs on it. Not that it makes a difference. And that's the problem for it, is it's just back and forth. It's another taxi service like, oh, you're getting a ton of Borgies tonight. Like Counterpoint. It's just taxi service. We were talking about Spaceballs 2 that we're hoping gets out reasonably soon.
Probably sometime next year or 2027.
Billsamom. Mom, I'm thinking to myself, Billsamon, how are you doing? I have not seen you in a long... I mean, I see you in game, but I haven't seen you here in a long time. How are you doing?
Your efforts are futile.
Yes, my efforts are futile. Blah, 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 blah.
And I will claim another.
Hey, it wouldn't be Spaceballs if it wasn't Mel Brooks. Anything else is something not quite as good.
Oh, hell, screw. We ain't found shit. Sorry.
I've got a bridge full of assholes.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Oops, wrong button. Definitely not the one I wanted there.
This is not the end. Accept the gift of assimilation.
Any chance you parsed that one? Let's see. Apparently, Mel Brooks has been given full control of the movie, and his son is helping him. He's what, almost 100 now? Max Brooks is the guy who wrote the book that launched World War Z. Do you think Mel's going to make an appearance or cameo? I would hope so. Bielsamon, no, you're not a joke to me. Love having you here. Someone who suggests the movie should be called Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Yep. Yeah, he's got to be in there. At least for a line, for something. There's some movie recently that had a cameo, it wasn't really, but of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby back in their heyday at Liberty Comics. It's just a scene off to the side. It doesn't say it's actually them or supposed to be them, but it's clearly supposed to be them, which I thought was rather sweet. Was that a Spider-Man? Might have been a Spider-Man. Anybody want a couple of dogs? The president is running for re-election on the U.S., but... Oh, Mel Brooks. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That would be a good joke. I'm going to put money on Amazon just dropped off my curtains. Yay. Only 4 hours late, but that's life. Got a project
Okay,
to do.
Brooks is reprising his role as both the Yogurt and President's Group.
Yes!
Bill Pullman's coming back as Lone Star. Rick Moranis is returning as the Dark Helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Daphne Zuniga is reprising Vespa.
Mm-hmm. And John Candy's son is going to play Barf, or the son of Barf, or something like that. But he's going to take over that role.
Liz Pullman is playing Lone Star's and Vespa's son.
Ooh.
Josh Gad's currently playing starring.
The robot comedian lady, yes, she did pass away. Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Crazy that Rick Moranis came out of his 30-year retirement to do this movie.
Oh, George.
That's
Where?
Dot Matrix. I think was Joan Rivers, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, she played the voice. There was another actress that played the physical body.
Right. She just did the voice.
The guy that played Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
He's reprising his role.
Oh God, that's gonna be so good. So, Maywin, you know why Rick Moranis retired? I use that in quotation marks, right? Everybody knows that story, correct?
Not familiar, right? He had a falling out with someone?
No, not at all. It's actually one of those sweet stories. If I remember right, his wife passed away, I believe.
Yes.
And he retired to be a full-time parent to his kids.
Yeah. I think his wife died of cancer.
Yeah.
The only thing I know for sure is she passed away.
Yeah. And so he just didn't do anything because he uh, spent his time taking care of his kids and being a dad to them.
Oh,
Um,
well, not starting out very sweet, but yes.
let's see. So he's officially set to come back as Dark Helmet and Spaceballs 2, and he was supposed to do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as a reprise. And of course, that was scheduled for 2020 and got backburnered courtesy of COVID. So I'm glad that he's back. I'm glad he's coming back for that particular movie. That'll be fun. They started playing Christmas carols on the radio. Well, okay, we're only 6 weeks out from Christmas. It's not that bad. Dot Matrix may not work that well because there aren't many people who know Dot is a homey nickname for Dorothy. While that is true, I think Stromgold is correct. Most people don't know what a dot matrix is. So true.
Since she doesn't need her Virgin Alert anymore, will she build in another extra that point? Big laser cannon.
Yep. Americans seem to have this weird thing about Thanksgiving has to pass first. Yeah, because simultaneous Christmas and Thanksgiving gets over freaking whelming. Saw a post of Kelvin time dead AF. Yeah, I think they've officially given up the ghost on the Kelvin timeline. Patrick Stewart is pushing for a TNG-esque movie, and Sundance is looking at another movie, but haven't really done anything with that. Mom used to have a dot matrix printer. No, I never had a dot matrix. Well, my companies did, but not me personally. My range for Christmas stuff is December 1st to Epiphany and on Campers Christmas. What the heck is Campers Christmas? I don't think Patrick Stewart will be back in a Star Trek. He's what, 1940? That makes him 85. And at this point, the earliest they'd start a movie is 2 to 3 years. He'd be almost 90. So maybe a brief cameo. But I read someplace else that the next X-Men movie will be his last acting thing. And spending the rest of his time working on his philanthropic and charity work, which is cool. Christmas in July. Well, yeah, that's a thing. No. I like him. I don't want him dead. But I mean, he's a nice person, but you know, if I get to be that age, I kind of want to chill. Not go out with people laughing at me, going, kind of lost his skills. No. Picard was fine, but I'm done. Just done with all that. They say he's a pain to work with now. Probably. He's a nice person in real life, I'll tell you that.
Still annoyed they didn't rename the Picard show at season 2 into something like Mecha Picard against the Borg or something.
Let's see. Satali says Shatner needs to retire. I have to say Shatner keeps going to conventions, which I find, while he's difficult to work with, he does get out to a lot of conventions. Which is, pretty impressive. Again, I get to that age, I'm not going to conventions most likely. All right, let me hit a button here and see what the random gods give us. Weeboo? Weeboo?
Weeboo indeed.
Okay. Yeah, I met Kate Mulgrew. I was not impressed in the least. But then I've heard she's a joy to people who meet her at conventions. Oh, Anyone used to do shore leave in Maryland. Interesting. I almost went year ago, 2 years ago, because we did Gaze in Space convention. It wasn't called Gaze in Space, but it was their convention in Philadelphia, and we got invited to go up to do shore leave, just hang out with some of our friends there. We didn't, but since it's a bit of a drive from Indianapolis. Ooh! Well,
Woof. Let's look at all the Federation ships that are flying in there and exploding.
By immediately scheduling a team meeting to discuss collaborative synergies and optimizing our creative workflow. The buzzword bingo was painful to watch. Wednesday, Sarah Chen.
Roz, what are you listening to? It sounds great, but
Oh, just a TikTok video.
yeah, okay, that's what it sounds like, yes. Hey, if anybody watched TikTok video and YouTube Shorts, notice the number of times that 47 pops up and stuff. And they called me 47 times by the next morning, and I won $47,000. And 47 this, 47 that. Das Olsi, I just got a YouTube video recommendation from me, that's incredibly relevant in its own way. It was Moopsie in the morning. I want a Moopsie combat pet, Moopsie versus the board. Yeah, the morning show is Welcome to the Moopsieverse, so we always have lots of Moopsies. But now I have a Moopsie to play there, so I'm so happy.
I do believe we have enough combat pets for device slots and as kit modules to fill them all out.
However, you are limited to one Moopsie per character, which is a shame. Because I think it was Satalia who messaged me about having a Moopsie for each of your NPCs, for your bridge officers. So what do we do on the morning show? In the morning, it's mostly Chris Nephilim, Taz, Cliff, and occasionally Groz and a few Americans coming out of there. We tend to chit-chat about something in the game, whatever it might be in the game, the world at large, bolster each other's for help and support, and remind each other we're not alone in the universe, and then we shoot the daylights out of things in space.
And see if we can drag Chris into something ground.
Yeah, the only ground I've ever been able to drag Chris into was one Operation Wolf. I think that's the only ground we've done with him. It's supposed to be a game Twitch show. What it really is a lot of people talking. Because one thing I do absolutely love about the game is the support we've got for one another. And at that point of the morning, it's 6 a.m. for me. For Chris, Taz, Cliff, it's usually lunchtime for them. And, we need to have people to talk to. Excuse me, I stand corrected. Satalia is not only here in the mornings, but also in the evenings. Satalia is a permanent fixture in both shows. So is Cliff, for that matter. Groz occasionally jumps in the mornings. Id occasionally jumps in the mornings. Groz frequently jumps in the evenings. Id's usually working. Id is unwell, so send some Id good energy out there. He was in the hospital yesterday. I do hope he's out.
What was wrong?
He has a condition called HS, which actually a couple people in the fleet have got. But it winds up with being like abscesses that have to be drained. Just bleh, bleh. It's 5 a.m. for you. Satalia, where the heck are you at that it's 5 in the morning for the show? Because I'm East Coast, which means you're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? Nova Scotia? Iceland? No, Iceland's too far. Greenland. Let's see if I can do this without getting stuck in the furniture this time. Don't forget to shut the doors and save all the teams. Oh, that's right. It will go that way. Sorry, my bad. You're right. You are central. I get my directions backwards a lot. But yeah, we also play a lot of game in the morning, do endeavors. You know, general life stuff. Same as we do at night, just in the morning. Never eat shredded wheat. I like
Oh,
shredded
love
wheat.
shredded wheat
Yeah,
with
really.
frosting and a nice amount of sugar
Yeah, frosted wheat,
and
hot
fruit.
milk on it. So it kind of breaks down that crunchiness. A little sugar. Brown sugar's amazing on it, too. Bananas.
Blueberries,
Ooh, hadn't thought about that one.
strawberries, but yeah, me personally, blueberries.
So the end, never eat shredded wheat is the northeast, southwest reminders. That doesn't help me. I have to remember which direction is northeast, south, and west. I can be looking at a map and still have to go, okay, that one's like if it was on a map, you'd be going to California, so that's west. That's how bad I am with directions. I'll get the ships on the left. Think Alberta. The ghost from the Snow Ghosts? Okay, I'm lost. It's centralish? Come on, let me kill this ship. Oh, that was not what I wanted. There we go. That's what it is. There we go. Oh, you already took out that one. Well, fine. Be that way. There's a comedy show about a woman who can see ghosts in the house she inherited from a distant relative.
Yeah,
And
it's called Ghost.
and it's like a B&B that she's trying to run with her husband or boyfriend. Is that the one? I don't watch television. You guys have to tell me what goes on in the real world. No, I'm not opening the power relays. There it is. Alberta. Oh, her. Thank you. Yes, now I remember it. Again, I don't watch TV. Did we get all 9? We're missing... Oh, we got all 9. Yay!
If the power core has a question mark by it, do not
Don't
shoot.
shoot it. Oh, this one doesn't have anything. That one does. I guess it's that one. Let's see if I can respawn and get out of here before I die again. I like the old one where we had to go through all the tunnels to get back out of there, and it took a lot more time. This is too short. I'm not anti-American television or television in general. It's just, ugh. There's nothing worth spending that money on anymore. And they want too much money for most of the stuff. As I said, I've been watching a lot of Father Brown, Sister Boniface, what else? Found like a second show that was take on Death in Paradise. I can't remember the name of it. First one out! Yay! I don't think you could have done Red Dwarf anyplace except in England. Americans love it, but I don't see it being a show that they could do here. They'd be like, but, and trying to make it woke and PC and all that stuff. Yep, I can't see that happening. Where are we at? We're at like 7:30.
Was about to utter a certain word that gets mentioned in Red Dwarf, but might not be appropriate.
Oh, probably not. No. All the good words are not appropriate. Let's see. Any preferences aside from not doing gravity kills? Okay, as long as we're in the... I will hit us with another random one here. There we go. One more random. Weeboo? Let's see what we get.
Weeboo.
I'm starting to get some dropped frames, but nothing like I was getting last week, so let's see how this goes for a little bit more. What, May? What? Oh, that's not a bad word, Wotzehell. Bad words don't exist, only the intent behind them. Oh, that's probably not true. I mean, you can say some absolutely polite words and you just say them the wrong way. What are we getting? This is going to be ground, isn't it? Okay.
Oh, this one.
Kittimer and Stasis. Is this the up-down one?
Yes.
This is the one where I get lost every single time. But I've got a submachine gun. That wasn't the button I wanted to throw, but it'll work. It is indeed, May, but the word itself isn't bad. Let go of me. This is such a big place. So many levels, so many things to kill. Who's gonna take it?
I'm already down.
Okay. Ah, good.
What was that second?
I got all 6. That went well.
And I'm stuck again.
How does that keep happening?
Good question.
Yes, that is a Tommy gun.
A Chicago typewriter.
There we go. Somebody destroyed that. That would be from... How do we get out of this one? This is where I always get lost. Okay, fine. This is where I get lost. I get lost all through this one. I'm following you, drunken heretic.
That'll do.
I thought it was up. Where are you going, Groz?
It's
Loot.
I thought it was back here.
should we wait for it?
All right.
Maybe
Is it
not.
here?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
we have to backtrack.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there it comes up on the map. Oh. Well, that did go surprisingly well. All right, let me catch up on things here. Let's see, I like this mission. Yes, that is a Tommy gun. Very handy against the Borg indeed. It counts as physical damage. So great against the Borg. You clearly
We
did,
have to-
Drunken Heretic, because I was just following you until the very last thing when I got totally lost and saw Groz. And I'm like, Groz knows where he's going. I'm going with him. Woo! And thank you for saving me. I appreciate that. Well, that went a lot better. Yeah, okay, so getting back to the joys of Twitch, I've been noticing that about this time I start increasing the number of dropped frames, and my speeds are definitely dropping, which is why I've been doing like 5 till 8. I've tried adjusting everything I can, and it's better, but I'm running out of things I can adjust, short of moving to a place that's got better internet, and I don't know that that's going to be a solution. Big streamers are coming on. Okay, that would make a lot of sense. Thank you, May. Well, so maybe my niche time is 5 to 7 or 5 to 8. My dogs love it when I do that. Well, they're not really mini kinetic torpedoes, because that would be like the old TR-116A, which literally transported a little mini torpedo through the Borg shields and into the Borg. But you could only get that if you bought the game, I think, through Target. Pre-ordered it through them back in the day when you bought the game as a box. Since then, we've had the 116B, which is fine, and we'll go through the Borgies, but I prefer the Tommy gun or Lex knives. Those are my two favorites for doing kinetic damage, physical damage.
I like my sniper rifle.
Sniper rifles, fine.
The TR-116.
You've
What
got,
S we had at the Deep Space Nine episode.
Yeah, that would be the. Well, the one from the game, you get the 116A only if you pre ordered through Target. It's not available any other way. And for everything else, you get the 116B.
I sadly have the B.
Yeah, almost everybody's got the B. Because honestly, who thinks about ordering things through Target for their video games? When Still came
I
out,
remember game boxes.
when Still came out in the time before time was time. Exactly. What was that long time? It was a long time ago. 16 years in February. It's pretty dang good, actually. Let's risk one more. I'm going to see how the numbers do here. Let's see. I keep experiencing such I live in an ethnically diverse area. I keep having to define routine items. Try to explain baking soda to a foreign adult who has no idea what it is. Oh, Cliff was dropped from the server after stream era. But we still love you, Cliff. Let's give it one more thing here, and then I think I will cut my losses. Numbers are, yeah. We'll give it a shot here. Weeboo?
We
Wii
will.
U.
Yeah, when I first moved here and set up everything, my numbers were good. I wasn't having issues with frame rate dropping, and I was doing like 6 till 9 every night. And the last 3 months, it's gotten really bad after 8 p.m. For streaming, it's fine for just playing. Lexers, I think it's most important that you remember the difference between baking soda and baking anything else. We're currently seeing a bit of an influx of Korean culture into where we live. Not in a bad way, it's just like when I lived in Schaumburg back in Illinois. At one point, Motorola brought in a huge number of their engineers from Japan, and it caused a huge influx of Japanese grocery stores, shopping centers, restaurants, golf courses, things like that. And that still is there even though Motorola is long gone. The people stayed on. And I don't know why we're getting this influx of Korean, but it's been positive for the most part. I haven't had any issues with it. Well, your microphone issues show there's an underlying hardware software issues too. Except, Lexers, it's not everybody who's having issues with my mic. That I think is software. Because I can usually go back in and reset OBS. And I do have an extra mic, I just hate it. I should get a new headset. That'll be something for next year. Windows does what it wants to do when it wants to. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Hey, Lexers, really quick, do you have issues with my microphone volumes in the morning, or is it just in the evenings? Because I know you sometimes pop in the mornings. Oh, tell me about the audio settings after updates. Used to have a running joke at work that something didn't work, I think, on Friday morning or Thursday morning. Was there an update last night? Yes? Okay, there you go.
They're prepping for evac of non-essential personnel and civilians.
May says my phone is at 80% and I can hear you fine. I actually was having a problem listening to Chris and Taz this afternoon. They were doing something, and I could barely hear them on Twitch. Or excuse me, on Discord. And Taz frequently has mic issues, which seems to have been fixed, but... Well, May, I have to say, if the shoe fits, and then you look down at the foot of the alien that Chekhov's looking at, and he's got horrible mutant alien feet. And Uhura just rolls her eyes. Or is that too niche? So generally, Lexers, there's no difference in my mic settings from when I leave in the morning until somebody tells me there's an issue in the evening. And I tend to be so soft-spoken and quiet in the mornings. May, there is a gain adjustment you can do in OBS.
We'll have a short amount of time before more Borg arrive. Long-range sensors show larger vessels incoming. An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
That's okay. OBS disconnected the external mic for Taz and Chris one morning, and people are like, "Are you just talking to yourself, Mom?" No.
I can hear her.
I think you're using an app at some point in the afternoon that messes with your settings and lets Windows take over from there. The only app I use in the afternoons is the one at the gym, because that's where I am in the afternoons. Gym, walking the dogs, doing the laundry, working on the garden, house, something, and then back to Stowe. I don't have a life, Lexers, aside from Stowe. Thank you, May. No doubt I'm one of the crazy ones.
Welcome to the club.
Hey, somebody's got to be crazy around here.
The question is, are you the really insane one?
Probably. It would be sad if I'm the sane one, I think. We all got to be a little nuts to keep playing Stowe after all these years. Yeah. Yeah.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover. There's a break in the enemy formation. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
So, May, I do martial arts usually every week. And as one of our grandmasters once said, there's something wrong with us. Because once a week we get together and we beat the crap out of each other for an hour. And we all walk out of there laughing and smiling. And ready to come back the next week. I think Stowe's a little bit like that. I will say beating the crap out of other people is fun. Yeah, really.
Jiu-jitsu and most other martial arts. The art of folding clothing while someone's the linen.
Yeah, exactly.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
We did the same thing when I was learning Tang Sudo. I've never done Tang Sudo, but that's fun.
Well, apparently STO is like martial arts, so he's all the same.
They are very much the same. I mean, I started out with.
Ninjaku, Kung Fu, STO.
It's all about self-abuse. I started out in Songam Taekwondo, went to Hapkido, Hosen Sul, which is what I do now. Oh, that's not going to be a problem. Bright light. Bye. So long, Boar Cube.
That ought to hold them off. For now.
Wah, ha 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 ha. Indeed, gluttons for punishment. That is exactly it, Wotzehell. And my numbers are steadying out, so okay. Maybe the readjustments I made, we might get some buffering, but it is definitely better. So yay. Losers. We are not losers. We won that one. The Borgies are the losers. But that said, I think we're going to go send this off to somebody else for the evening. Let's see who else is out there tonight. Over there. Who else is out there and streaming tonight? Harry Porridge. Oh, hey, there's somebody here we've heard of before. Let's go rate this guy. Gonna go join Stromgold for his. Join us for the TNG Era Night Plus Infinity Promo Ship giveaway. Yay! So right back to you, Stromgold. Thank you for being here, everybody. If you haven't given him a little bit of love, go give him some love. And I will see you all tomorrow. We're probably going to do, I think we're going to do Birdemic tomorrow. Haven't decided yet, but we will figure that one out. Thank you all for being here. Have a great night.